Hello everyone, back with another video. I thought I'll add some more value to your property journey. I'll teach you today how to read the floor plans, because there's lots of people out there who don't know what these floor plans mean and how they work. So this tuition is in my class, and we're actually in my offices in Smethwick in the classroom. So if you want to join Mann's Academy, I personally teach all my students myself, and we only take on 10 people on board at a time. And it's a 12-month course. You can split it into 5 different sections, which is project management, HMOs, flips, auctions. Um, yeah, so if you want to do any of those on their own separately, you can do those as well. But the 12-month course is the one where you actually get to learn the whole lot, and by the end of 12 months you are a professional property investor. Okay, so let's get on with the video. So today's video is how to read the floor plans. All right, so okay, so as you can see on the screen, there's a floor plan here for a property, a recent purchase. So what the architect's done is, these are my architects anyway, brilliant architects, based in Hockley in Jewellery Quarter. So if you can look at the floor plan now, so the property it's got 3 floors basically. So there's this existing ground floor plan, okay, and then there is a existing first floor plan, and then there's existing second floor plan. Okay, so the ground floor is where you actually walk into the property. So as you can see, this is a door. Okay, that's the front door. So you walk into the property, you can see there's a little porch area there. In this area, if you can see this area, there's a porch area there, which we're taking out anyway. I'll show you in my next slide. So as you walk into the property, you have a look, there's another door there. So this is basically how you see how the door is shown. Okay, and the way it's going is the way the door is opening into the room. Okay, so that's room number 1, as he says there, room. And then there's, as you go out of this room, you go to the next door, there's room number 2. Excuse me one second. So that's room number 2 on the ground floor. This is the staircase. That's how it will be shown in any plan. There's a stairs going up. And then as you come out of room number 2, you go to the back of the house. There's a kitchen and lounge area there. And as you go through the next door, there is a small shower room and a toilet at the back of the house. Okay, so that's how you read the ground floor. Okay, this red line here on the right is showing the party wall. This is where we're attached with the next door neighbor's house. Okay, and then as we go on to the first floor, gone up these stairs, there's a landing there, landing areas there. So as you come onto the landing, there is, as you walk to your left, there's room there, and there's a bathroom, a shared family bathroom there, and there's a room there. Okay, as you can see in the bathroom, it says bathroom. So as you come out through the next door, there's another room, and you go to the back of the room, there's a bathroom there. Okay, ensuite for this room. So this is existing. Again, there's a red line there. So the architect will actually write on the bottom existing, whichever floor plan it is. Okay, so then you go from these stairs, you go up another level onto this second floor. So it says existing second floor plan. Okay, that is a dormer. It's already built on the property as we bought it. This again shows our joint wall with the next door neighbor on our right hand side of the house. And then there's 2 windows there. These are the sky windows, and there's a window in the front of the property there. Okay, and as I come back onto the planes, the bay windows will be shown like this here, and there's a flat window there. Okay, so windows are shown, there are windows there. If you look, window, 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 and again there's 3 small windows there. These are the sky windows there. So this is the existing floor plan of the property. Okay, So moving on to the next slide now, what we got here is, this is still the existing uh, elevations of the property. Okay, your architect will show this as well. This will, all these plans you can submit to your local authorities or whatever you're doing, give it to your builder. So this will help your builder to decide what he wants to do, where he wants to go. Okay, so now as you can see here again, this existing front elevation. So this is the front of the house, that's why it's called the front elevation of the property. As you can see, that there's steps going up into the house, there's the main door there. These are the two big, that's a bay window we're talking about on the first floor, the flat window here, and three little windows I was showing you in my just this last slide we have seen. Yeah, okay. And then this is the existing rear elevation from, so you're looking at the house from the back. Okay, back of the house. So from the back of the house you can see there's some small buildings here, then there's a larger building here, and then that's the main house at the back. These are the two sky windows I was telling you in the dormer on the last plan. Okay, so and then there's window there, window there. Okay, so then there's existing side elevation. So yes, your architect will show the front, the rear, and the side elevation as well. So side elevation, as you can see, like there, this that small building there, little building, outbuilding is shown here on the side. Then there's the next one after that, that's that one. Then the one after that is this flat roof here, and then afterwards it goes into a pitch roof which starts here, and then afterwards the main house which is here. Okay, so this is, you're looking at the building, your house from the side. Okay, so your architect, excuse me, will show the existing front, rear, and side elevations of the property as well. Okay, so keep on with me. Okay, so now this is where it gets complicated, and this, the last two slides were basically the existing floor plans, side elevation, rear elevation, front elevation. Now, this is a plan which we've submitted to the local authorities, and we have got permission for change of use already. Okay, so now this is very complicated. If you look at it now, there's lots of writing, lots of things going on here. But although you can't see this small writing, if you were in the classroom, you could. So I would suggest get in here, get all the knowledge you can, and then go out there and smash the world. Okay, not smash the world, but smash the property world. Okay, anyway, so back onto this. So now this one is proposed, what we propose to the local authorities, and that this is what we want to do with our building, the house what we bought. So as you can see here, that we have shown that we want to build 7 bedrooms in this property. Okay, so to do that, what we have done is, so this is a proposed ground floor plan. So for the ground floor, again, there is an entrance which is here. The porch area is still shown on this, but we've taken this porch area out. We've opened it all up. So as you go in, rather than a living room, we got bedroom number 1 there. Okay, and I can see here this bedroom number 1 is 16.5 square meters, which is way beyond the normal requirements of the local authorities here in Sandwell. Okay, 6.51 square meters. So anyway, so these 2 rooms were joined, as you seen in when it was existing plan before this. So now to read this, now this plan, this bedroom, you can see here it says ensuite. I know you can't see it on the camera. Like I said, if you're in the class, you'll see. So this ensuite is where the bathroom, the shower, the toilet is going to be. Okay, that's the ensuite shown on the map there. That is the wall, which is a partition wall splitting the both bedrooms. Okay, so this is ground floor here. Okay, so then as the architect has shown here, he showed the bed there. There's a bed. Okay, then there's a table and a chair, and there's a wardrobe. Okay, so I had to show all these in the plan. Okay, and then there's a heat detectors in the room as well, the smoke detectors, not the heat detector, smoke detectors in the room as well, which is shown here as the red circle. Okay, so when you're looking at, again, the windows are the same, the door is the same, the door, one sec. Okay, so the door is the same, and in the same place, so he has not, it's not been changed. The bed is here, the working table and the chair is here, the wardrobe's there, the ensuite's just there. Okay, so as you can see, it's a big enough room, and then there's a smoke detector there. Okay, as you can see, all around the house there are smoke detectors. Okay, and the kitchen there will be a heat detector as well, smoke detector, heat detector, and all around the house. So as you come out of bedroom 1, this is the hallway, these are stairs going up. So again, look, the staircase is shown like this, and there's always an arrow showing which way the stairs are going. Okay, so you can always read that. So coming out of there, we're going to bedroom number 2, which is 15.3 meters squares. So that is very big, large bedroom again. So again, the ensuite of this room, first room and second room, are joined together there, and we've got wardrobe, desk, and a bed there as well. Okay, so again, there's a heat, the smoke detector in the bedroom number 2 as well. So as you come out of there, you're going down the hallway, so we enter the kitchen, lounge, dining area. Okay, we're gonna have one large kitchen, lounge and dining area over there, excuse me. So now, as you go in here, you can see there's lots of complicated lines, different colors. So what's happening here is, we've got sofas there, as you can see. There's a smoke detector there, and these pink purpley lines, right? If you was here, you could read it. It says SB1, SB2, SB3, SB4. SB stands for steel beam. Okay, so they will be shown in that color too, so your builder knows, the local authorities know what's going on there. Okay, and then your structural engineer needs to know as well, because you need to take this drawing to your structural engineer, who needs to give you the calculations of as to what size steel beams you need in order to keep your house, your building secure. Okay, so that's that. So then, as you can see, there will be one steel beam here, and then there will be another steel beam there, so they need to be joined there as well. Okay, so your structural engineer will tell you that as well. So then there's another beam there, because there's an existing chimney here. Okay, so my architects basically written that if we're removing the chimney all the way outside the house as well, then we don't need any gallows brackets. But if you're leaving the chimney outside, which look, you can see from outside, then we have to use gallows brackets. Okay, but in this case, we're removing all the chimney all the way through outside the house as well, so we're not going to need that. So then he says the kitchen, lounge, dining area. Then he tells the size, what area is. So these are steel beams. There's 4 steel beams going in downstairs on the first floor, on the ground floor, sorry. So then at the back of the property, there's a kitchen. So this is all there's a dining table there. You can see there's a sink there, and there's a cooker there. So this part is the new extension what we're building at the back of the property. Okay, so that has been shown there on the this proposed now, because if you remember on the existing plan, this was just a narrow building which is shown here in these blue lines, but now we're going to extend out and we're going to build here. Okay, again, this red line will be the party wall where you're connected to your neighbor's house. Okay, so when you're doing, if this chimney was not there, if we're removing chimney here, then obviously you need party wall agreement. In this case as well, we're still going to need party wall agreement, and I'll tell you why. Okay, you need the party wall agreement here because this steel beam has to sit on the party wall. Okay, our property is detached from this point onwards. Our property is not connected to our neighbor's property, but because it's connected here, and we're gonna go into the party wall to make the beam sit there, rest there, so we're gonna need an agreement with our neighbor. Okay, it could be verbal, but I'll suggest that you do a written agreement. If they're really good people, they don't want to go down that route, because if you're gonna have, if your neighbor agrees that he's going to use the same solicitors as you, then it's easier, it's cheaper, probably about 12 to 1500 quid. But if the neighbor says no, I want my own solicitor, then it's a case of you paying 800-900 pounds for your own, then you have to pay 1200-1500 pounds for your neighbors as well. So then it goes a little bit expensive, yeah. But that's all part of the trade, okay? That's what the trade we're in, and that's what we have to put up with, okay? But at the same time, I remind you that at this stage, when you give these plans to your structural engineer, you've paid the architect, then you have to pay a structural engineer as well. So you got to build all these costs. Although this video is not about building about any costs, this is just to purely to read the plans, okay? So anyway, let's crack on with this. So as you can see, that's been added in now. So we need a steel beams, we need 4 beams here, okay? So and then there's a heat detector in the kitchen as well. So there's all the detectors all around the house on the ground floor. Moving on to the first floor, going up these stairs, again you can see the existing staircase here now. It used to be just as you come up, that staircase will remain there. As we come on to the first floor, then we have to put another steel beam there. So that means that this is going in the party wall again. So we need the party wall agreement there, yeah. And then all the rooms, the corridors, the bedrooms have got their the smoke detectors in there, and all these have to be integrated as well. So they have to be linked, wired with wires. Okay, they can't be battery operated. They have to be operated with electricity. All right, and then there's emergency lighting in there. There's going to be emergency lights there as well, but that's another thing. uh, but now as you come up onto the first floor, walk down the corridor, and if you remember from my last existing plans, there was a family bathroom here. What we've done is we have closed that off. We've got another bedroom here now, bedroom number 3, and we use that bathroom as an ensuite for this bedroom. So we'll open it up from this side. Only thing is my architect shown the door there. We have got a door here opening this way, okay? That is inside, it doesn't matter. So as you come out of there, bedroom number 4, it will again tell the sizes: 16.3 meter squares, 15.3 meter squares. So plenty of space for ensuite. This one's got to use the existing bathroom ensuite. This one we have to build a new one. So the architects showed the new ensuite here with the desk and a chair and the bed and the existing window there, okay? Obviously we're going to have new double glazings put in as well, okay? So now coming out of this room, you've got a step up. You go into the bedroom number 5. Again, the layout is bed, table and chair, and a wardrobe, okay? And so now there's the smoke detector there, and it's an ensuite at the back. So this is a already existing ensuite, the bathroom there. So we're going to use that as an ensuite. He's showed a bathtub here, but we're going to have a shower in there, okay? So we're going to change that. So the shower looks like this little square there, but the bathtub looks like this, okay? That's the sink, if you look closely, and that's a toilet seat. That's how they will be shown on the plans. All right, so this is proposed first floor plan, and obviously the windows are shown as the windows are. Okay, so then coming on to the proposed second floor plan now. This is the dormer. This is where we're building. We're opening the dormer up in order to get 2 bedrooms up there rather than just 1 bedroom. So we are actually putting a steel, if you can see here now, this purple line, pinkish purple line, you can see already, excuse me. Yeah, so if you can see the pink purple line there, it says SB steel beam number 6, okay? So this is, again, we have to go into the party wall, so we need the agreement. So all these measurements your architect will show you on the plan. Your builder can read these measurements, and in order to, they need to order their joists and all the timber work, all the timber and everything, okay? And then the steel beam, obviously your structural engineer needs to tell what size you have to put in there in order to hold the whole of the roof up with this one, okay? So again, as you can see, there's bedroom number 6 there, and with the smoke detector, bedroom number 7 with the smoke detector, and they've got, this one's got the ensuite on this side. The door opens to the inside. Again, there's a shower there, toilet seat, and the sink. There's desk and chair in the room, a bed, and as you come out of there, you go into the landing area, and then you go into bedroom number 6 there. I went in the 7 first, back into 6. Yeah, so again, there's a bed there, as you can see. Desk and chair is there, and the ensuite is here with the toilet seat, sink, and the shower. Okay, just there. Shower's just there, that square. So, and then the staircase, the existing staircase was very narrow. So my architect has actually changed the staircase. The staircase was from first floor going up, if you can see, still in that blue line there. It was going up, straight up, a narrow staircase into the one massive bedroom there. Yeah, but what he's done now, the staircase is going to start from this side. It's going to go up as a in a U shape. Okay, and then that will bring us on to the landing, and there's a smoke detector there as well. So yeah, so that's the uh, uh, proposed second floor plan for the our new project. And just bear with me. Okay, so now this is a proposed part ground floor plan, proposed second floor plan. This is where it gets even more complicated now. Okay, so you'd think there's a lot of writing here, but if you read all this writing clearly, what the architect has showed here is basically like they've showed these are like extractor fans. You see these red lines, there's extractor fans there. Look, you can see the smoke detector in the kitchen and the lounge area, and you can see the heat detector now, it says HD. Smoke detector will say SD. Okay, extractor fans, you can see really clearly there as well, and there's an extractor fan there as well. So in the bathrooms, in the en-suites, there's an extractor fan there. Okay, they've showed that. Okay, so now if you can see a bit clearly on this one, let's go with this proposed ground floor plan to start with. Okay, so what you got here is, this is the kitchen and the lounge area. Okay, that's, he's shown this in detail now. This is in detail than the last slide I showed you. So steel beam 1, SB1, SB2, SB3, SB4. Okay, so 4 steel beams are going here on the ground floor. He says the blue lines, the dotted blue lines, are the walls which are going to be removed. All right, so these dotted blue lines are where they're going to be removed. Okay, and I told you that this red line is describing a party wall with the next door neighbor. Okay, and then here the architect goes into more details. He shows the measurements of the new extension we are doing. Okay, so these are the measurements there. Your builder can read that, like the total length from the existing to the new build up to there is 4012 millimeters. Okay, so now coming on to on this writing on the side, it tells you about the drainage, how the drainage should go, where the drainage should go. Then he says all doors to HMO rooms to be fitted with keyless thumb turn locks. So the architects start talking more about the rules and regulations of the local authorities, the HMO rules and regulations. Okay, and it says, look, all elements marked in dashed blue line to be demolished and steels to be installed where proposed. Okay, so read these carefully on the side. And then it says any existing external walls, if brought back to brick finish, must have the external wall he's talking about now, not the internal walls. Okay, uh, right. Okay, so the architect's talking about the external walls. He says any existing external walls, if brought back to brick finish internally, to be upgraded with 67.5 millimeter thick K118 insulated Kingspan. Kingspan is the make. Kingspan or similar plasterboard. Okay, so that means when we go back to bare brick, not on the connected side with the neighbor, but on this side where our house is at the end of it's semi-detached, there's nothing on the left side of the property. Okay, so when we go back to bare brick on this side of the where the alleyway is, we have to install uh, we have to put K118 insulated Kingspan boards or something of similar make, which are 67.5 millimeters thick. That is the requirement. We have to do that. Okay, so if you read all this carefully, then you can go and tell your builder should be capable enough of reading that anyway. Should be qualified enough to read that. Okay, so then again it shows obviously there's a general, there's sofas there, there's dining area there, dining table, chairs, and then there's kitchen sink, gas cooker, and all the other things. Okay, even shows the fire blanket there if you look carefully, and then obviously that's the length of the back extension at the back, and so he shows all that. Okay, so it's so much in detail now. He says, look, he says existing chimney breast and the wall to be taken out and floor above to be supported with steel beam accordance with the structure accordance with the structural engineer's details. Okay, to the structural engineer's details. So that's what I told you earlier. So then again, similar thing with the proposed second floor plan as well, where we are actually building 2 bedrooms rather than 1. So we are opening all this area up, so we're going to put a steel beam there. As you can see, the existing boundaries are shown in dotted blue lines. Okay, and then extractor fan will be shown in this red line going out of the ensuite. Okay, there's an ensuite there. Then I told you the shapes of the shower, the toilet seat, and the sink. The table and the chair is by the window here. Okay, then this shows the total measurements, the breakdowns of everything, all the whole structure basically. Okay, so all this structure is gonna be a new structure. That's why it's crisscrossed and it's marked like that. Okay, and it's dark. All this structure is gonna be new. All these partitions, look, they're dark crisscross because we're gonna make these. All right. So now this is bedroom number 6 and this bedroom number 7. All right. So that is the proposed in detail, and that's the detail same like here about the kitchen. Now this is a detail of the construction of the. They says the construction of the dormer check wall 50 millimeters times 125 millimeters C24 to sit on the inner leaf of the external wall. Okay, so it's basically telling us, and it's giving us the arrow there as well, the way the internal wall is gonna, the construction of the dome is gonna start, and it's exactly marking it with the arrow there. Okay, so, and then it tells about the external walls that they should be 67.5 millimeter thick, K118 insulated Kingspan board or a similar plaster board. All right, so that's again the outside wall has to be insulated with that board. Okay, so that is the requirement. And then again, there's the existing staircase is there, but then the new staircase is going to start from here and it's going to come up there. The existing was coming up here into the room, and the steps were very narrow. They were illegal basically. We couldn't use those, so we had to replace that. So all this, then at the bottom there is a scale bar. It tells how much what the scale is, and then if you measure that much area is 1 meter basically. Okay, that's how the architects do that. And then obviously again, he says all doors of to HMOs to be fitted with keyless thumb turn locks, and all works to be conducted within the boundary of the owner. Boundary to be checked on the site prior to starting works. You have to check your boundary, where your boundary is, and all the work should be conducted within your boundary, not outside the boundary. So make sure. Sometimes we see these TV programs where people have actually built their extensions into the neighbor's boundary. I don't know how what kind of builders they are. They use that. They do that. It shouldn't be done if you're checking it properly. Yeah. So I hope this little lesson has taught you a little bit about how to actually. Okay. Yeah. So it's hope it's um, show you how to read these plans. So now this one, uh, what they've done is the architects actually, it's like, say if you've sliced the house uh, long ways, so they're trying to show the new extension what we're going to make here. And then it tells that how much sand, cement, screed, what the thickness is going to be. All that is written here, so you need to read that very carefully with the builder, and you need to tell him that this is what need to be done. Okay, even tells you about the foundations, how the foundations should be, how deep you need to go, what you need to do. And then it tells about the roof, what kind of timber, what you need to use. And then obviously you can see your kitchen, dining and lounge. And then steel beams is cross section. Now this is crossed, so these are steel beam there, steel beam there, there's steel beam there, and there's another one here as well, which is the other way. Okay, so they can't show it here. And then obviously the height is 2.5, or just over 2.5 meters. And obviously there's a step there, will be leveling the floor all the way up to the back of the building, so we have to make sure the height is good enough as well, it's not too low. Okay, so this is like a cross section of the whole plan. Okay, and then it shows, it tells exactly what sort of lead flashing what you need to use on the outside, of the roof as well. Okay, and then it tells the degrees of what degree pitch roof needs to be as well. Okay, so I hope this helps, and this is, we go into lot more detail in my classroom here in Smethwick when I'm teaching my class. And so this video is for you guys to show you exactly how to read the plans, okay, and what we do here in my classroom. So God bless you all, keep working hard, and smash the like button.